What's going on, everyone? Anthony here. And yes, football is back. Joe Burrow and Jamarr Chase picking up where they left off last season. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like the video. We are on our way to 300 subscribers. Yes, football is here. And Joe Burrow looking good, looking comfortable, balling out in the first preseason game versus the Eagles. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get the W, but it's all right. It's preseason, and I like where we're headed. Joe Burrow, 9 of 10, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, coming out, balling out, looking comfortable. I'm so glad we got to see some quality quarterbacking starting off the season. Of course, we get to see the backups and all that, but it's great to see that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are connecting on a high level already, being that the Cincinnati Bengals typically get off to slow starts to begin the season. So seeing this pair hook up, man, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Jamar Chase, 4 receptions, 77 yards, 1 touchdown. Mr. Triple Crown winner himself. Mr. 99 Madden rating himself. Showing up in the preseason, man. Just knocking the dust off, knocking the rust off, getting loose, getting back into a rhythm of things. Man, Joe Burrow, man, by far the best quarterback in the league, man. Hands down. Coming out, I know it's preseason, but the numbers that Chase put up and Joe Burrow put up was against Ringo. It was against quality competition. It wasn't against just some random scrubs. Joe Burrow, elite passer of the ball. Up for debate, hands down. Top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. And if you say different, then I'm questioning your quarterback knowledge. Man, Joe Burrow looking good, man. If the offensive line can allow him to have time in the pocket, expect him to have the same exact season that he had last year, if not better. Oh my goodness, his stats last year were just crazy. They were MVP type numbers. If the Bengals made it to the playoffs last year, Joe Burrow would have been the MVP last year. I'm telling you. He would have been MVP. He went 70% pass completions, 4,900 yards, 43 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. Crazy, crazy work. Of course, he got sacked 48 times. Man, if we could bring those numbers down, if we could bring those sacks numbers down to previous year, was 24, but he did also miss some games. He did miss 7 games. But, man, if we could keep those sacks in the 30s, just imagine how much time, how much better we'll be, how elite this offense already is. Just imagine if Joe Burrow didn't get sacked almost 50 times every year. Just imagine just how much better. Just think how crazy that is. If he can get sacked just 20 less times, how much more dangerous he is. The offensive line looked pretty good. Fairchild, he looked like he was holding his own. If Joe Burrow can get protection, he is the best quarterback in the NFL. Now, you're going to sit there and say, well, he doesn't have any rings. Well, this is a team sport. Let's not forget that. Ownership, management, coaching. Yes, he has the best wide receiver to throw to, but this is a team effort. Like I just said earlier, they would have made the playoffs if they had a better defense. Defense wins championships. That defense that helped them get to the Super Bowl, they had a decent defense. Jermaine Pratt with that game-winning interception on the Raiders. Let's not act like we forgot about that. But this is a praise for Joe Burrow coming out preseason 1. I'm not sure how many games he plans on playing. I imagine he might play just the same amount next game versus the Commanders. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm interested in seeing if the defense does step up. Defense, this team will only go as far as the defense will allow us to. Joe Burrow can throw for as many yards and as many touchdowns as he possibly humanly can. But if we're scoring 33 points and losing, hey, that's just up to the defense. Now with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins making all this money, man, they better put up 40 points a game this year. I don't care. I want to see 40 points per game from these three, from the three amigos. I want to see 40 points per game. I don't give a damn. This is my quarterback. I want to see him. I want to see us get another shot at the Super Bowl. He said bringing back T. Higgins was the best chance of winning or going back to the Super Bowl, winning championship. So we'll see. I expect T. Higgins to get 1,000 yards. But shout out to Joe Burrow, man. I just wanted to come here and give him praise for that 9 for 10, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, man, 156 passing rating. Crazy work. Crazy work. Shout out to the Bengals. You know I got to represent. I'm already bringing out the gear. I'm going to have to get me some new merchandise this year. That's for sure. I'm going to have to go ahead and get me another jersey. Probably an orange one. So shout out to y'all. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. Like the video, share it. Representing Who Dey Nation, Cincinnati Bengals. This is Anthony Live 765, and I'll see y'all soon.